Welcome to Reflective Fashion Production. It's Fantastic Friday. It's always awesome to have a mental check-in and a positive affirmation. And this is my weekly with you. In fact, this is the last Fantastic Friday of 2022. Wow. I'm so excited. There's so many things that I want to say, and I have so much to say just with everything that's happened just within this year, my feelings and just with today. So much has happened. So first, I want to start by saying my name is Monica. And if you're back from our last chat, I hope you are doing fantastic, feeling fabulous, and staying focused. Like really just staying focused on top of everything. And I know sometimes it can be hard to stay focused, but I hope that's what you guys are doing. Goodness gracious. So Friday, today is the last day of the last Friday of the year. And when I tell you I've been doing a lot of reflecting, first of all, I am going to post this picture right here. This picture here, it actually it's from, I want to say, we've been in South Carolina for a few months, and look at that hair. That hair is popping. We were, our bond was just the best. Not saying that our bond isn't, the best now, but I'm just saying, like, this picture gives me everything, okay? Like, Malia, and then on top of that, there's a video of her, and she was recording me, and I had no idea. I'm just like, ugh, what are you doing? And I see it, and I'm just like, that is so funny. Like, we we were on point. She was on point. Everything, like, everything was great. Now you look at my hair. My hair is a little bit dry. My roots are out of control. My ends are out of control, I should say. It's color treated. Her hair is color treated. Like, today, actually, a year ago, I graduated from cosmetology school, which is so exciting. But at the same time, that experience and that journey was something. It was something. It was definitely a struggle. And just being in my mid-30s, going back to school, let me tell you. Now, I'm just going through the motions of just talking about everything that's hitting on my mind. Because honestly, when I started Fantastic Friday, it was a thought. And actually, it was a thought, I want to say, I was still full-time as a night auditor, and I was going through cosmetology school, and I needed something to, get me up and going and moving and just feeling great. And I didn't know exactly what to do. So I was like, I should do Fantastic Fridays on my YouTube channel. And I never really posted consistently. I never really posted. I was just like, I need to put it out there. But this summer, I was like, no, I'm going to make sure that I do it. Every single Friday, I want to put my all into it. I want to give something like a positive affirmation. I want, a mental check-in, because sometimes your mental, if you put yourself in that environment, you can definitely play some games with your mind, you yourself. However, I just wanted to, be consistent, and some things happened, and I just was like, you know what, I have to get myself out of this funk, because I've been in a dark place before, and it was so hard for me to get out. But now that I am working on, self-awareness, I think is very important. Not only that, but there's a difference between self-awareness and self-care. And in order for you to have a healthy self-care routine, you have to be self-aware. That is very, very important. Not only that, but you want to make sure that you are paying attention to, the words that you speak to yourself. So for instance, like me being in my mid-30s and looking at my life and reflecting, I'm just like looking at these different pictures, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, the past 3 years I failed. And it's just like, failed? I'm a failure. And it's like, wait a minute. Like, do you know what failure means? Like, when you say that you are a failure, what does that mean? Like, how do you, put that on yourself? So when I looked up the word failure, I was just like, lack of success, not hitting that expectation. And it's just like, I'm 36 years old, and where is that lack of success? So what is my definition of success, and what am I looking for as far as the expectation of being successful? So it's just like when I was younger, I would think, oh my God, I want to get married, I want to have children, and I want this really big house with different colors in the room, and I'm going to be this amazing artist, right? But that right there, as a 7-year-old girl compared to a 36-year-old woman, is like, okay, yeah. I didn't hit that expectation. I'm not married, but I do have a child. I am not an artist. However, it's there. How you know what I'm saying? Like I have that creative mind, but at the same time, when I look at myself and I see things, I'm just like, you are successful on that line. You're successful on how you present yourself. Your success determines, is your definition. It's not, Susie Q's definition, or Jane Doe's or John Doe's. You can't live, on that expectation of a 7-year-old. I mean, sometimes you can. It depends. It depends on what it is. However, my mind was changing. It was changing. Every year I was something different. And to be honest with you, my lifestyle kind of reflects that. Didn't realize that until I was actually sitting down and was just like, Monica, you are successful. You are a business owner. However, you put things on yourself that you should not be thinking about. These are the things that you should be thinking about, but you definitely put yourself in a box. So how can you take yourself out of that box? How can you take all this negativity off of you? So it's very important for me moving forward into 2023, leave that negativity behind. Speak it into existence. And when I tell you speak it to existence, I definitely mean that. And Fantastic Friday is fantastic for so many reasons. So I can tell you a story about a Friday. I was not feeling well. I recorded a Fantastic Friday and everything was falling apart. I'm like, it's not Fall Apart Friday. It's supposed to be fantastic. But in that moment of everything falling apart, I was just like sitting there and I'm like, why is this happening? It's supposed to be Fantastic Friday. And in that moment, it's like, stop, think. You don't feel good. You're stressing yourself out even more. And just because these things did not work out today doesn't mean it's not going to happen tomorrow. Calm down. And when I sat there and I calmed down, I was just like, okay, let's write these things out. Let's do this first. Let's do this second. By the end of that Friday, I felt fantastic because I actually took the time to calm down and really get things in motion. And I'm 100% better. And I think that that's important. Like when you feel overwhelmed or when things are just falling apart, definitely take a moment to just breathe. Not only that, but definitely just think about you. And sometimes this can be hard, but when you think about you and you think about your mental and you think about your health, it makes a really big difference seeing the other people around you. So it's just like, oh my God, I care about you. However, I care about me more, but I can't take care of you if I'm not healthy. It took me in my mid-30s to actually realize that I have to be healthy to, share and shine. I can't share and shine if I'm not, all there. I actually have another picture. This one right here. This was me before everything happened. The world shut down. That was me, right? And I was promoting myself. This is before cosmetology school. My hair is on point. And I was just that girl. I was her. And actually, I was in my early 30s. But I was her. And I was doing the thing. And I was just like, I got this. And can't nobody tell me nothing. And things slowly started to fall apart because I started listening to other people. I started listening to what they had to say about how I was moving. I think that the best thing to do is to not tell people what you're doing. Just basically write it down and focus. And when you get it and you're ready to talk about it, shine. I actually have a New Year's song that I'm walking out to. And I'm gonna put my playlist below, because I have a whole playlist for the new year. The new year 2023 is all me. I'm going to make sure that I am mentally, physically, and emotionally healthy. I think that's so important. And I am really just excited about what is going to take place for the year. I am like planting seeds, and I'm definitely going to push forward. So I have so many things planned, and I have so much to say. And if you listen to the podcast, I'm actually posting tomorrow, which is the last day of the year. But I have so much to say, so I definitely want to make sure that I pinpoint everything that I want to say. And on top of that, I just felt like I want to go out with a bang. Every year I make decisions and I do certain things, and it's just like, this year I am going to follow through. I'm following through. I'm ending this year following through with what I want to do, because I think that that's important. You only get one life to live. And what am I doing? What am I doing being sad? What am I doing, staying in a dark place? There's no point of me doing that. So I'm really just excited. There's so much that is taking place, and I'm so excited for it. And I wanted to end this. Fantastic Friday was supposed to be just a video of positive affirmation and just a mental check-in, just to, start my week off, because my week starts on Friday. Everybody's week starts on Monday, but mine starts on Friday. It's so many things that I have to do, and I just felt like I wanted to put that out there, and I wanted to be either 4 or 5 minutes long, right? However, sometimes I found myself going over 4 minutes. Sometimes I found myself going over 5 minutes, and I was just like, what am I going to do for the new year with Fantastic Friday? Because what I would like to do is post every Friday. That's a goal for me, is to post every Friday, do a mental check-in, talk about things that are great, talk about, just improving my lifestyle, because this is a lifestyle channel. And when we first started, we were actually traveling. Me and Malia, we were traveling, posting videos, and I had to take them down. And then I started to leave certain ones up, and then we started to do hair, and we were just like doing reviews. There were so many things that we're doing, but a lifestyle channel is something that we both agreed upon. However, like we do get in those funks where we're like, we don't want to post. But our goal this year is to definitely post, is definitely make, our lifestyle different, living that lifestyle that we want to live. And that's what this channel is about. So I'm definitely just excited for the new year. I hope you are. I hope you have a great Friday. I know I am. In fact, something that made me excited was just the fact that there was this man outside, and I actually didn't have any cash on me, and I was just like running into the store, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to get him a gift card. I'm at this store, it's a grocery store. I'm gonna just get him a $10 gift card. I mean, I don't have much, but this is something that could get him something to eat. He could get a meal. And that's exactly what I did, because there's been times where people have blessed me and I'm not feeling the best. And I'm just like, you know what? Today is that day. I'm gonna do this for him. So I am just excited, and I hope he has a fantastic Friday. I hope you have a fantastic Friday and a happy new year. I'm just so excited I'm just excited. I'm just really, really excited. So I'm going to jump off of here, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Sharing is caring, and make sure that you take care of your mental health. Take care of that. Make sure you walk into the new year feeling fantastic. Not only that, but just make sure that you are focusing on, being healthy physically, mentally, and emotionally. And that's very, very important to do. So remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Sharing is caring, and I will see you all soon.